Clicking the Emission Units button on the main inventory screen will take you to the Emission Units list screen. This shows all of the emission units for your facility. The list can be filtered by typing in the filter box. The filter looks at all of the data displayed in the columns to determine a match. If desired, the columns can be sorted by clicking on a header. Near the bottom left, there is an Export button. The Export button generates CSV files that provide a different and more detailed view of the list results. This is especially useful if there are a large number of items in the list. Please note, this is an optional way of viewing list data and not a required action. Clicking the magnifying glass button for a record results in a view-only screen for the selected record. No changes can be made on the view-only screen. Clicking the gear button results in an edit mode screen that allows data to be edited and saved. The resulting screen is the emission units screen. Notice the tabs across the top of the screen. Update information on each tab and click the Save button. SLEIS will pinpoint any errors or omissions during the save process. Fix errors and save again. Please note that the fields with red lines are required fields. Clicking a green question mark will trigger a pop-up help screen. For existing emission units, be sure the type code is correct for the emission unit. Also, do not change the description field unless it is for clarification. For example, do not change the description Boiler 1 to Coating Line. If you are changing the operating status of an emission unit to temporarily or permanently shut down, SLEIS interprets the status date and removes the emission unit from printed reports and pick lists within SLEIS if the status date occurs during the inventory year that is being reported. Status date is only required when the emission unit is not operating. If the emission unit stopped operating during the inventory year being reported, it is best to mark the status date as January 1 of the following year so that the emission unit may be used in this reporting cycle. If you are shutting down the emission unit, all subordinate unit processes will be shut down automatically by SLEIS. There is no need to close each subordinate process manually. If you need to add a new emission unit, please use the Add button on the list screen. When adding a new emission unit, please remember, the identifier should be the ID listed on your air permit. It is best if the description is the same description listed in your air permit. The status date is only applicable when the unit is being marked any status other than operating. If desired, use the Comments block to add any pertinent information about this item. Remember to click Save, or any changes will be lost if you navigate away from the page. There is no save warning. If you wish to see the unit processes that are subordinate to the emission unit, they are listed at the bottom of the screen. Items in blue are a direct link to the Unit Processes page for the selected unit process. If you need to create a new unit process, please see the video titled Unit Processes. Use the blue back arrow to return to the emission units list screen. Use the blue back arrow again to return to the main menu screen.